Hey there folks, this is GreenyXI welcoming you back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. This is a bonus episode for the item collecting side quests, and not side quests, but for the ultimate weapons and stuff. But for this part right now, I'm going to be getting 6 steel pipes, although I'm not sure if I'll show you it all. It depends how much we mug from the Wendigo, which is that green and brown enemy on the left, sort of looks like a gorilla. So we'll be going for him. I'm not sure if we've got a mug or... we'll try mugging him. If that doesn't work, then you just got to kill him without mugging, that's all. As for the other two characters, I think we might as well just attack the other enemies with them, if the controls wasn't going funny, of course. Come on, let it be steel pipes. Yay, 4. So, I'll pause it now. As well as that, in this episode, what I want to do, which I'll do now, while I just constantly attack with no real direction, is explain where to get all the other items from, because I don't want to be... No, I'll pause it, I'm getting distracted. I don't want to be going to every enemy and everything to show you where every item is that you can get, because it might get annoying, not just for me, but for you. So, what I'm going to do in this episode is explain where they all are. I'm only going to explain where Squall's, Quistis and Rinoa's are, because ultimate weapons in this game are not as good as they sound. Squall's is really good, so that's the one you definitely want to get, the Lion Heart, before you go for the last dungeon, or whatever you're going for next. As for all the other characters' main weapons, the attack goes up a bit, but it's more about the junctioning in Final Fantasy VIII, as you've probably seen up until this point. That's why leveling isn't as important either. So, Squall's best weapon, the Lion Heart. This is how to make it, where to get it, etc. You need to get 1 adamantine, which you can get by using card mod, which is a move learnt from Quetzalcoatl, on 1 adamantine card, and on 1 bro card. I'm not sure which of the brothers it is, but one of the brother GF cards will give you 10 adamantine, so that'll be enough for this, by miles. As well as that, you need to get 4 dragon fangs, which you go to the island closest to hell. I'll be showing you later on in the series where exactly that is. There's a tiny island where all the enemies are level 100, regardless of your level. And you find a blue dragon there, and they're easy to kill. You just use draw and cast death on them, and down they go. As well as that, you need 12 pulse ammo. You can either do this by finding 3 laser cannons, I don't know where to find those, or 1 power generator, I don't know where to find that, or 2 entry crystals, which I do know. Entry crystals, you can either use card mod on 10 L-Noil cards to get 1 entry crystal, I think that's right, or you can just find L-Noils and get an entry crystal from them by fighting them. You find them in Esther, now that Lunatic Pandora has done its thing, and there's a dying soldier somewhere in Esther, I think it's near the south exit, where you talk to him and an L-Noil comes along and attacks as you're doing it. So you kill it off, or mug, and then run away. And then you go back into the battle, back into that area, and you see the exact same happen again. So that's just keep doing that for the entry crystals. And while you only need 2 entry crystals to make into 12 pulse ammo by using ammo mod, you will need more entry crystals. 2 more for Quistis' main weapon. No, 4 more for Quistis' main weapon, and 2 more for Rinoa's. As well as that, you'll need 2 Malbo tentacles. I showed you in a previous bonus episode how to get Malbo tentacles. It's called Malbo Tentacle Tutorial. It's in the playlist somewhere along the way. I think it's 39B or 39C or something like that. As well as that, you need to get 4 sharp spikes, where you get 4 Grand Mantis cards, and you use card mod on them, and you get 4 sharp spikes that way. As well as that, you need the 4 entry crystals, which I mentioned earlier, just island closest to hell. Then there's Rinoa's. This is a bit of a list, isn't it? Sorry about that. Rinoa's ultimate weapon. You need 2 windmills. You just get 2 Abyss Worm cards and card mod on them, and that'll get that done. Or find Abyss Worm monsters and do it that way. You can also get it from, what are the enemies called? Thrustavis or something like that, round by the Brothers' Tomb of the Unknown King. They're these flying enemies, blue things, and you can sometimes mug from them, or they can drop them when you kill them. Up to you how you do that one, is quite easy to get either way. You need a region ring, which you get 10 Chimera cards, and it refines it to 1 region ring. It's quite long-winded, You might be able to find it from enemies too. I'm not saying this is the easiest way to get everything, I'm just giving the options. You also need 1 force armlet. Esther's Pet Shop will stock these, so just buy one from there. You might need the Tombury's familiar ability in order for them to sell it. I can't quite remember. And finally, 2 more energy crystals, which I told you about earlier. Esther, El Noil, Dying Soldier, all that. So that's everything I wanted to mention in this little bonus episode. I know it hasn't been all that interesting, I'm sure, anyway. But I don't know if I mentioned it. In this battle, all I'm doing is getting 6 steel pipes for the Doom Train GF. It's not exactly hard to do. You can find these Wendigos a lot, and I'll show you exactly where they are once where I found it once this battle's over. Might as well finish it now, it won't take long. Anaconda. Well, he's got quite a lot of health, the Anaconda. Might as well try stealing from every enemy and see if there's anything good from them. 4 Venom Fangs, that's not good for any weapons. Except maybe the worst ones, I never check those anyway. Oh, the targeting's really bad, how can I... Oh, whatever. And our main attack goes to sleep, and that's lovely. Good, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, that's the Anaconda down, and they always have quite a bit of health. He's like a mini-boss at the start of the game, wasn't he? When we had Sifa for that one time in Dolly. Just this guy now. I'm wondering if he'll drop the other steel pipes that I need. Or if, because I've mugged, we can't get any more items out of him when he dies. We'll find out now, I suppose. So yeah, I won't be showing the rest of the item collecting. Because it might bore you, it might bore me. That's all I can say really. But I will be showing all the rest of the side quests, so don't worry about that. Oh great. Dead Rinoa, dead Rinoa. I should really heal in between battles, but laziness really does take over. Especially when I'm trying to rush through a little bit to get back to the series. Back to the Let's Play. Yeah, no. This is probably the easiest bit to do in the item collecting, these Wendigos. Easy enough enemies, and mugging from them is easy. I don't know if you have to be a certain level. If you have to, there's a little thing called level up or level down, depending on what level they have to be. I can't see it being the case though, because they are basic enemies. They're gonna have the same stuff whatever level, probably. He's off again. This has turned out to be quite a long episode. And I didn't intend for it to be. I'm sorry about that. Get ahead to the end if you want to just see where these Wendigos are. You can get these steel pipes in another way, mind. You can just card mod elastoid, is that what they're called? Those big yellow enemies with dangly legs. You can get those cards and just card mod them. I think it's just one of them cards for 1 steel pipe, so it's not even that bad, and they're quite easy to find around the place. Anyways, this is where the Wendigos was. They could be anywhere else in the world as well, I'm not sure. Checking on the map. Dolly. It's a little forest where we are by here. And because we got the Ragnarok, it's easy to find. Where's Dolly? Let me just turn it a bit more. Well, anyway, you can see on the map where it is. This has been GreenyX. I hope this episode hasn't been too boring for you. I'm sure it hasn't exactly been thrilling, but that's why it's a bonus episode, I guess. This has been GreenyX. I hope you've enjoyed as much as you can. And a few hours later, or a second in the video, and we have all the items ready for Squall, Quistis, Rinoa's best weapons, which I'll show you now. Lionheart, take his strength up quite a bit, but not all that much because it's more about learning his last limit break, because that's how we learn Squall's limit breaks, is by depending on his weapon. Quistis, save the queen. Again, a bit more attack, more hit, accuracy that is. It's not really any point getting the ultimate weapons, but you might as well if you've got the equipment and stuff, and Rinoa's. Anyone else got any upgrades? Selfie, a bit of an upgrade, 3 more strength, it's pretty pointless really, but we'll do it anyway. Oh, shit, sorry about that. So there we go, we just need the remedy pluses now for Doom Train, and we are done with all the item collecting. But I'll show you that once we have the AP, and I'll show you exactly how to do that soon. Look out for the next proper episode, it's coming probably tomorrow, you know, the usual. And it'll be of us getting a new GF, an optional GF. I'll see you then.